Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that will make you question reality.
Underground City. Former Bush administration official Catherine Fitz. She was just on Tucker Carlson's podcast, and she did this really deep dive. Basically, they uncovered of what they know of. There are 170 underground cities under the entirety of the U.S. and in the ocean that the U.S. has been building since 1988. They said that they use an energy source or energy technologies that the public has never been allowed to see. And it's all for the purpose of a potential extinction level event.
Right.
You know, like for years now, people are like, what's that sound of like it sounds like trumpets in the air and stuff.
Drilling
They're actively drilling under the entire U.S. And that's what I think the sounds are. It's just literally the earth just shifting underneath their feet. That's creating this noise.
Why wouldn't they do it? They have the money. They have the resources. They have the land.
But then here's the question: who's surviving? Who's on these lists?
And that's the thing. When this stuff gets out, if this thing were to be leaked, which it already has, people realize that. I mean, what are we going to do? We're not going to be on that list. People are going to lose their money.
Hey,
Ain't that crazy? Especially with what's going on.
I've seen this one. This is a classic.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
Crazy how history repeats itself.
I don't know if you ever seen this, or why do you have it, and how to use it. So let's get into it. Your Social Security card. What it is, what you do with it, and why. Alright, let's get into it, y'all. Alright, so show your card to your employer, or someone to act and make sure they copy down your name and your number exactly. Report of salary paid, it goes to your retirement fund from the Social Security. That's what it was really built for. Every employer you work for who is in business or industry of any kind, you must have your card name and account number exactly as your card reads. This is necessary for reports he must make to the government showing the wages and he has paid you and the amount he has taken out of your Social Security taxes. All right, it is necessary no matter how short your job is. All right, so let's go to the flip of that. All right, so take care of your card, sign your name, keep the card. If you carry it with you, keep it in the card pocket of your wallet, so keep it safe. Leave the stub attached. That's at the Social Security thing. All right, so as y'all can see that this is an old panel, but I had got this because I wanted to read it for myself. If you lose your card, that's what you do. All right, don't ask for more than one number. Y'all see why. All right, so let's turn over. Why you have a card, it's like an insurance policy, y'all. It shows you have insurance under the account with the U.S. government under the Old Age and Survivors Insurance System provided for you in the Social Security Act. So if somebody try to say that they don't do this no more, then just research the Social Security Act and see if they ever got rid of the Old Age and Survivors Insurance benefit. Your account is record of the pay you receive, which counts towards your old age and survivor.
Yeah, man. Like, I always wanted to know, like, why do we all have one of these and what are these numbers, right?
Hey, yo, TikTok. I'm telling on them. Where's the one? They forgot this one. They forgot this building. The 1,000-year reign of Christ. Millennium reign. That's what it is. We found it.
Yeah, man. I think that rain came and gone.
So it can't get much crazier than this. In one neighborhood in Michigan, for 2 minutes, they had their complete phones taken over, and it stated that we are the Anunnaki. This happened in a military base previously, and it was reported, but on the sly. People went outside and all had the same thing happening to their phones. They looked around and they saw this huge plasma ball just hovering over the street. As they saw this plasma ball, it started to communicate with them telepathically. What it said telepathically was, "We are the Anunnaki, we are here to save you." And then after a couple minutes, it just disappeared. And their phones came back on. Do you believe in the Anunnaki? Do you believe that this actually happened? Was a neighborhood just making this up for notoriety and spam? I don't know, but I think it is interesting that it was reported to happen at a military base and in a neighborhood. Are the Anunnaki here? Who are the Anunnaki? Leave your comment in the comments section. Lockdown Universe out.
Anybody out there had their phone taken over by the Anunnaki?
CERN discovered the fifth force of nature, cosmic energy. They're trying to figure out how to take it, harness it, and use it for lasers. But then I came across this article from the Australian Air Force, all about DEWs. There are different types of system designs for a DEW, ranging from low energy systems that cause physical discomfort to controlling crowds, through to high energy systems for causing material damage. Some of these designs have already been introduced into service by different military forces around the world. But yeah, they're saying that these DEWs, you can either target a crowd or cause them to have discomfort. Like
That happened in Cuba, where they play a tone that causes migraines, teeth to fall out.
it's freaky. Yeah. But the connection with like the smart cities.
Dude,
region,
the wildfires in Canada.
I didn't even think about that.
Dude, that was the DEW. That was the whole thing that we thought.
Why are they
Everyone
trying to
was
burn
saying
it up
that.
then?
Because everything's built on a grid, and if you need to rebuild the grid, you need everybody to sign off on reconstruction,
That makes sense.
right?
As soon as you saw this shit,
Yo.
you knew it was going 7. Like, people actually saw
Look at his
Scott
eyes.
summon something at pregame and thought, I'm going to take OKC? Like, really? It's an open book test. The dude is contacting Vecna. But you're like, nah, OKC has SGA and J-Dub. We're fine. Okay.
Money.
Are we kidding? It was an open book test.
Yo, that is strange, though.
What I'm about to show you in these videos, I don't like. There's just something about this collection of videos that has left a really negative feeling inside of me when I look at them. In the video, it's going to show a bunch of different children reacting to something all in the exact same way. When I originally came across the video, it was meant as a comedy video. That is not how I took it. So before I show you all of these videos, I'm gonna lay down a little bit of context. All of these videos were posted by parents of their children reacting to artificial intelligence. Alexa, or Google, or Siri. The way they all react to the same thing is actually kind of terrifying. Take a look and tell me what you think, because something's not right here.
Alexa!
Wait, what?
It's the laughter from the parents that don't make any sense.
Hey Google,
That poor baby is literally terrified.
Google, what's the weather like tomorrow?
Something about this doesn't feel right.
Google.
It's
Nah.
like he picked up on an energy that no one else could see or feel.
Google.
She was so scared that she hurt herself. That's not okay.
Google.
So you're telling me all of these children reacted the exact same way to artificial intelligence, to AI assistant-like programming? That's not normal. Let me know how you feel about these videos, because seeing children be terrified over the exact same thing, and that same thing be artificial intelligence and AI assistant programming, I have my own opinion on AI and AI assistant, and I'm not a fan. But I want to know what you guys think, and help me share this video, because I think more parents need to see how these children are reacting.
Yo, everything moves in frequencies, right? And I just feel like these babies, they pick things up differently than what we do as adults. For some reason, like, you know, pineal glands get crystallized over time. We don't pick up the same frequencies. You know, we don't see things the same. What if AI is actually a real thing, like a real frequency that gets played out onto your little Google systems or whatever. And then when it turns off, it kind of like closes it, kind of like a genie in a bottle type thing, right? Like when you say it, then it, the top opens up and it can come out for a little minute and answer your questions. And then when it turns off, it just brings it right back in and closes the top. And what if these kids can pick up on that frequency, right? And they're really nervous and scared of it. Like, why would they plop down like that on all floors every time? Or just run away?
Discussing Indian blood. We're going to judge people by whether they have Indian blood, whether they're qualified to run a gaming casino or not.
That probably is me, absolutely. Because I'll tell you what, if you look at some of the reservations that you've approved, you, sir, in your great wisdom have approved, I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians.
Every so often, I come on here to remind you, mark your door. The summer solstice is coming. It's a huge portal period, and then a lot more is going to pop off the first week of July. A lot more energetically. If you're dialed in, you'll feel it, and if you're numb and docile, you probably won't. Either way, please mark your door. All right. I have videos that you can search and find that, or a playlist somewhere, spiritual protection or something, because inevitably there's a lot of questions if this video goes anywhere. But I also want you guys to clean your home. And they're specifically talking about, like, they keep showing me like garbage bags full of like clothes, just old energy stuff that have been stored. Get rid of it. It's time to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Just get your energy as clear as possible. Yeah? Give yourself the best opportunity.
The bus was right here.
Yeah. Don't y'all find that kind of weird? Low-key? Like low-key, come on.
A little, but
Okay.
I'm
really turned off right now.
I'm just a fan, though.
I know. I appreciate that.
You sign one? You put my name on it.
One.
Awesome.
I'll sign one.
That's what I get you on that one.
Yeah.
Keep killing it this year. Appreciate that.
I'm going to keep my comment to myself. Okay, AP. We must have lost some money. What's going on? Oh, why he swinging on AP like that? Man, who recorded that, man? That's supposed to be in-house.
Remember this video, right?
Airplane like abroad. We have a weapon that you don't have, Americans. And we are getting USA on the knees. China, Europe, Middle East, Japan are all one hand against USA. And this is...
I want y'all to listen to this clip. Now, I want y'all to go in a search bar and put in Denver Airport Lady. And I want y'all, if y'all don't understand what she's saying, just look at the words at the bottom and it'll tell you exactly what she's saying. This lady saying that she was taken against her will with her 2 kids. And they will put you somewhere as if you dare to stay because you have to follow their orders. And she have to get this message out. And we, the USA, think other people is with us, but the whole time we all alone by ourselves. And she was like, something big and something major is coming, and we just left in the blind. And she goes on to say it's gonna be something worse than the attack that happened during 9/11. And she goes on to say about she know what happened with the planes falling out the sky is no coincidence. Yo, just putting 2 and 2 together. Y'all know I like to go down a rabbit hole. I'll be back with part 2. I got a lot of thinking to do. Something not right. And y'all, I'm just thinking, it's a lot. And with the tweets and everything going on with the Iranians and everything that they saying, it's kind of colliding with this woman is saying. Please go back and watch her video and listen to everything that she's saying. She's being honest. And TikTok, this is for educational purpose. I'm only on here to spread awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. Y'all, go watch the video. Like, share, comment, repost. This is scary.
The Denver airport lady thing.
I have been kidnapped, me and my kids. Today will be a worse day than 9/11 attack.
I'm surprised you haven't seen this.
I think I might have seen it. What did she say?
She was on the floor and she had a letter and she's saying that her and her kids were kidnapped and she's warning people that there's gonna be bad stuff going on in America soon. And she's like, all these things are gonna be worse than like the tragedy and stuff like that. And it's weird though, because as soon as she's saying these things, a lot of people in Denver have been getting lit on fire.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in Denver, where she's been like saying this stuff. Now people are gonna try to investigate her, right? Everybody she's talking to, she's like, yo, I'll take a polygraph test. I'll expose everything. I know all these helicopter crashes. This shit is not an accident. I know all this proof, right? She's like Ryan Garcia to the max though. And she's like, I've been going to military bases because no one believes me. I'm trying to talk to the high FBI. And I'm like, yo, this is kind of weird because it's like all the helicopter crashes have happened. All the Denver people have been lit on fire. And remember, Denver airport is known for what? Like that big ass horse statue, right? That can
Denver airport in general, there's hella theories about it.
Hella theories already.
Yeah,
so I'm like, that's so funny that she did it.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear about that guy in North Carolina that actually shot down one of those plasmoids? In fact, here's a picture of it right here. Then the other guy that a plasmoid got stuck in his tree right here.
They're here, y'all. In Detroit, they're saying they are here. Did you guys see what happened in Detroit yesterday? In the meanwhile, check this out. Look at this. A tornado came through. Look at this.
What?
Look at these crazy clouds in Detroit, Michigan, y'all. So apparently the Anunnaki has been tapping to the radio of Detroit, Michigan military base. Now, all of this was swept under the rug and no one was talking about it until today. There was a small town in Michigan that was getting interferences. They lost power and all of a sudden, y'all, they saw a huge blue plasma orb manifest out of the portal out of the sky. But over here, it looks red. It looks like something is on fire. Now, at the same time, this blue orb was telepathically talking to the people, y'all.
Oh, an entire neighborhood had their phones taken over for about 2 minutes. And on there, it also said, "We are the Anunnaki. We are here." First, there was a military base that had this happen. And of course, everything gets pushed under the rug and hushed. And now it happened in Michigan in a small town. In a neighborhood, and they said after their phones were taken over and this happened, they all saw flashing lights outside.
Which was this video over here. He said there was a blue plasma orb that manifested out of nowhere, started flashing, and all of a sudden the sky turned into this violent red color. And look at all these clouds, y'all, look.
Phones were taken over and this happened. They all saw flashing lights outside. This was about 10 o'clock at night, so they went outside to see this flashing light. It was a huge ball of like plasma, they said, and it just sat there hovering, watching them. They all said that they could hear telepathically something or someone talking to them saying, "We are here to save you."
And y'all, don't forget, the doomsday plane has just landed, y'all. Something big is going down, y'all. What do you guys feel? Please let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, share for more videos like this. Let's get it, y'all. Peace in.
What's really going on with the plasmoids in Detroit, right? That's the second video we've seen of people talking about it, right? But who are the people who actually had their phones taken over? I need to know who y'all are and what actually happened.
I just landed in Houston, and you cannot convince me that airplanes are not portals in this simulation. Hear me out. Every single time I get on an airplane, I get into this mental state. It's kind of like meditation. It's kind of like astral projection, but it's like I'm in between the veil of the spirit world and the 3D regular world. I know this sounds conspiracy theory as hell, but I get the craziest downloads from my higher self every time I'm on a plane. Like every time we take off, I either fall directly to sleep, which is another portal, or I get these downloads, I get clarity, I get answers to questions that have been looming over my soul for years. And I'm convinced that that's why travel is so important. And I think it expands us in a way. And this is a time where all of us are called to be more expanded and more awakened. I wasn't gonna post this video, but I said fuck it, because somebody gotta feel me on this.
Not gonna lie, man. I feel the same way. Listen, this happens to me every time I get on the plane. I don't know what it is, right? When we're about to take off and, you know, we're going down the runway, we were elevating, right? I can't help but to shut my eyes. I literally go to sleep. I can't help it. It's like I'll just pass out. I'm like, and I'm out of there every time. Next thing you know, I'm in the sky. It's weird. Very weird.
You might need to change every password you have.
Oh, man.
Shit just hit the fan. So Forbes is saying today, they've documented history's largest data breach. And in this data breach, 16 billion passwords have been compromised. You ain't just hear what I said. 16 billion passwords. Apple, Google, Facebook, your banking information has just been compromised. Now think about earlier this year when they had the data breach. Everybody was going crazy. Social security numbers, again, banking information. And this shit'll make you think, who is really doing this shit? Now, mind you, it's a lot of stubborn people that's gonna see this video and say, you know what, I'm good. But I hope you don't be the example. They're saying that you need to change your password. They're saying that it's mandatory that you change your password. Think about it. 16 billion passwords across all platforms have been leaked. You do the math. 16 billion is a very large number. Changing your password won't take a long time, but starting over from everything will take a long time. Just imagine if you went to that bank account of yours and everything was gone. That's the type of shit they're talking about. Just imagine if all of your personal information on all platforms that's been leaked, just got posted and put out to the public. All right then, change that password. This shit is real. This right here might be the start of World War III, a cyber attack. They start there first. Pay attention.
So, what if, I'm going to just put this out there. What if they put that information out there because, you know, there's new updates on a lot of these apps and they're trying to get people who have not changed their password for years to just abruptly change their password. And now they have your password. I don't know. I'd be thinking crazy like that sometimes.
Look at how the clouds are moving, guys. That's not clouds, man. Look at this. It looks like we got smoked out. Like it looked like something exploded in New York. Look at that. You can't see nothing, man. The sun's all blocked out. It's been like this for 9 days now. 9 days the weather's like this. That's not normal weather. See that? You can actually see it moving. Look at that. Look at that. It look like clouds to you. It look like smoke to me.
That's weird. Goofies.
Sir 1989, the frequency shift opens a portal into reality.
What the heck?
section on the JPL website. First step is warm water in a jar and stir it around. Then you light a match and drop it in the water. And you quickly place an ice-filled metal tray or hard plastic frozen ice pack on top of the jar. And here's where they directly talk about the firmament. Observe the inside of the jar carefully. A misty cloud should appear near the top of the jar. Why does this happen? The warm water vapor mixes with air and smoke particles. It rises inside the jar and then cools when it comes near the tray of ice. So of course I wanted to do a dome-type structure as my frozen lid instead of the flat one that they used. And would you look at that? Mine produces way more clouds than theirs does. They couldn't be talking about the sky ice, could they? Because why would it need an icy lid to make a cloud? And here's the best part. Remove the metal tray or ice pack. What happens? The cloud disappears. It's almost like we'd have no atmosphere if Earth was really in a vacuum of space. The real deal. This exact process occurs naturally in our environment. Who knew? NASA and JPL told the truth, but they put it in a random kids project. I honestly never thought about this topic until I was randomly perusing their website, so good stuff.
Well, there you go. Earth gotta be flat. Why make doors this big? Chicago is different, y'all. Y'all gotta check it out if y'all get a chance.
Yeah, look at all these cars they say got hit by a plane, though.
What's up with
You
the
know
blue
what I'm
one?
saying?
What's up with the
Look
blue
at-
one?
Nope. Now look at it.
Them melted.
That wasn't no plane crash, y'all. Just saying. Yeah. Out here.
Where's the plane at?
Way back up to the Sailor's Monument. Let's go take a look at this up here a little bit closer. Okay, so I don't know, like, there's no way to tell you guys how big this thing is. One thing I want y'all to think about also when doing some research on here is notice all the symbols across. Okay, all those symbols. And then blot out these ones. Those as well. So I can't show you how big this is, man, but look around and these damn light posts, dude. This to me is like
Crazy.
straight up old world. Like, that's crazy, bro.
With the faces on there.
I mean, just that
Snakes.
alone, man. What do you guys think about this? This is the look around, dude. This is Sailor's Monument. It's pretty freaking amazing, man. Hope you guys watch. I can't even look all the way up, bro. That's wild. It's wild.
Crazy
I
times.
need y'all to bear with me real quick. So I'm watching that video, right? Chris Brown, T-Pain, boom, cool. You know, I believe the conspiracies and stuff. So hold on, wait a minute. I played a video, right? I peeped something. Hold on. Just wait. Bear with me. It's not this. Bear with me. Huh?
I know y'all see it.
MK, what? Hold on.
Figure 1, figure 2, MK Ultra. Whoa.
Prepare yourself, because we must be going to war or something. We gotta be going to war. Ain't no way.
Let me get some.
This museum was built for the 1900 Paris World Fair.
So was this palace, and so was this bridge. There was even railways built for the fair, still in use today. The Eiffel Tower was the centerpiece of the exposition, but actually built for the 1889 exposition. So while most of the structures at the fair were destroyed, don't let anyone tell you that they were only designed to be temporary, made of disposable materials, when clear evidence to the contrary is on display today. There was actually 10 world fairs in Paris in total. Were these all just clean-up jobs of old world architecture and technology? As these fairs did feature everything from electric cars to moving sidewalks, which isn't how history is typically portrayed in the 19th and early 20th centuries. And even now it seems we're still lacking behind the old world.
Big time.
What is over there?
SpaceX. Something exploded.
Okay, so my wife was scrolling around on Facebook and somebody put these coordinates in and said, can anybody tell me about this spot? So she put these coordinates in right here, and then so then she zooms in on it. And it's this island right here. Okay. This island right here. And there's like a couple structures and stuff, and she didn't really know what she was really looking for. There's no street view right there or anything, so she started looking around over here on these islands and stuff, but then she saw this little dot right here. And so she zoomed in, and zoomed in, and zoomed in. The dot's still there. Zoomed in, dot's still there. Then she realized, oh, it's a street view or like a picture or something. So you click on it.
Yo.
What the fuck is that?
Yo, what is that?
What the fuck is that? It looks like it's like underwater and shit. What the fuck is that?
What is that,
That's
Joe?
terrifying.
That's something straight out of Doom.
Yo, I'm praying. I don't want to blow up either.
Nah, what?
But
I don't want to blow up.
that's $70 worth of gas. It's still going. Yo. That's you?
Yo, don't they say don't leave the pump unattended? When it's officially the day that the events of Black Ops 2 actually come into fruition in 2025. I don't think I played Black Ops 2.
You said, what's that?
That's some bullshit. That's some motherfucking space shit.
Hmm?
You can't even see it through your phone.
Did y'all see anything?
Tonight we celebrate the new Tomorrowland at Walt Disney World in Florida with a television special that's out of this world. Hello, I'm Michael Eisner, head of the Walt Disney Company. In a top-secret military installation somewhere in the United States, there are those who believe that the government is hiding the remains of an alien spacecraft that mysteriously crashed to Earth. With more and more scientific evidence of alien encounters and UFO sightings, the idea of creatures from another planet might not be as far-fetched as we once thought. In fact, one of you out there could have the next alien encounter. Enjoy tonight's special. I'm going to walk over and see if I can sneak a peek. Maybe not.
Our perceptions, intelligent beings are beckoning mankind to join the galactic community. It's an invitation which is both wondrous and terrifying. This is the nature of alien encounters.
That's crazy. I gotta go watch the full video of that, like, because back in the day, TV used to be different. I'm not gonna lie, they used to put different type of content on television, and I felt like it was a lot of real stuff that came on TV back in the day, man. Like, can anybody else agree with that?
So they coming up with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes. So the criminals is gonna have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted into their brain. So this process is called Cognify. And the intent of it is to treat the criminal like a patient. They're gonna try to change the person's brain chemistry. After this process, when they re-enter society, they will be new and reformed, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers' dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money for health care, education. Also, they feel that it will be so many reformed people that doesn't commit crimes. Y'all leave in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is actually going to work? Or do y'all think that they're creating something that they don't even know that they're creating? Y'all leave in the comments and tell me what y'all think.
And look, that's crazy. Imagine a society to where if you do a crime, you have to take the Neuralink and they put it in and they just change who you are completely because of the crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, seems like it's going that way, doesn't it? I mean, if what she's saying is true, who knows, man? But that is a little wild, man. The times that we're living in to be completely controlled by AI, I don't know if I'm all for that or not. What do you guys think? But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on. And until next time, YouTube, peace.